What's up, people? Y'all know who it is, man. Y'all know it, me and Pop. Y'all know we always over here on this couch, man. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We trying to run it all the way up
in 2025, baby.
Hey, and get in that comment section, give a shout out to my Pops.
Give me a shout out.
Birthday.
Birthday boy.
Happy birthday to Pops.
Yeah, give me a shout out.
You see him, he's still working. He got another job and we in the lab. We working. And you know I got off of work and got right in the lab. Oh, and I went and picked my children up first.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly. Oh Lord, I look good.
Come on now.
Touch my swag.
Touch my swag.
I wish you would.
My swag.
On my mama.
Come on now.
Oh my.
Women are the real narcissists. Why? Because of accountability. Or shall I say the lack thereof? We weaponize our trauma, and instead of healing, we use it as a crutch. We use it as an excuse to be nasty, manipulative, and hateful to our sisters, to our friends, to our men. And then we got the nerve to act like Kelly Price and Clarissa Shields ain't speaking facts when they call it out. Like, just because they celebrities, they ain't got eyes and a voice. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to a motherfucker and expect them not to respond. That ain't how it works. We are nasty to each other, and even nastier to our black men. We quit to call them narcissists, but who you think raised them? A lot of these so-called narcissistic men got it straight from their mama. Women who never took accountability, never admitted when they was wrong, and then passed that dysfunction down. So where's the accountability? Because it ain't in the room. It ain't in the city. It ain't even in the damn state. We can't keep crying about narcissistic men when we're the ones creating them.
Emotional, damn it.
Let me say this before we get into the next clip. I'm going to shoot it to you real quick. Actually, I'm going to let you clean up at the end of the show. Or you can say something right now. I don't really care how you do it. The thing that be killing me about everything that she just said, especially in our community, if you complaining about the men you have to pick from, you know exactly who raised them. You know exactly why that man thinks the way he act and act the way he act and move the way he move. You know why. So this whole idea that you could raise kids better than men and you could raise these young boys and girls without black fathers or fathers in general, you were wrong. That's why they wearing dresses in the middle of the streets of New Orleans. That's why they painting their fingernails and their toenails, and that's why they act like that. That's the bottom line. Don't go to looking crazy.
No.
You know where it came from.
No accountability.
Never that.
And since you don't want to be accountable, real quick, so since you don't want to be accountable, then what you want to do is that then you want to try and say about what you just said is that, well, his daddy wasn't around. Well, we got to go and find out the real reason why his daddy wasn't around.
Come on now.
Well, for a lot of y'all, let's just be real.
The majority in our community.
Right. So for a lot of y'all, the reason why he wasn't around is because you knew he was a deadbeat already, because he already had a few other baby mamas and a few other kids that he already wasn't taking care of.
Wasn't doing nothing for.
So what make you think that he can get around to all these households? So see, once more again, you got to look at it, because you always got to be careful about who you lay down with.
I'm going to say this and hop back into the episode. It's always bothered me about women. If he got kids and he got so much free time to lay down with you and make another kid, what make you think that when he leave you, he ain't going to give your kid the same back burner he gave them other kids to lay down with your ass?
Come on now.
Studs that's going back to men. I'm seeing a lot of content about women telling their stories about how they going back to men because women are just too wicked out here. Like, these women aren't just, they're not over their gay phases and they're just like, okay, fun's over. Like, nah, like they like, nah, I really do like women. I want to take a woman serious, but you know what? These women are so wicked out here, bro. Like, if I'm gonna be with a being, I might as well just pick the lesser out of two evils. And they going back to men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing enough content that's pertaining to that. And it's just like, ladies, this ain't a wake-up call to y'all to get y'all stuff together. This ain't a wake-up call to tighten up and maybe heal and be better people? Like, guys is saying the same thing about y'all. Studs is saying the same thing about y'all. And studs are women too, just in case y'all forgot. Like, other women with sense and other men are saying the same thing about y'all. Y'all don't want to get y'all stuff together? Because I know me being done wrong by women, I know that incentivized me to be a better woman. Because I don't want to cause nobody, man or woman, hurt that a woman did me, because that pain is a pain. Like, women be ruthless with they joint. Like, a man can hurt you, but a woman will hurt you even more, dog. Like, it.
So as I shoot it to you, she said, as she ended it, they said it ain't nothing like a woman scorned. That's always been a saying, and I'm pretty sure it's in the Bible somewhere. Right? You go ahead and break down the 2 videos, start us off with the last of what she was speaking about, because this is something me and you done talked about off camera. Go ahead and give us your breakdown of her saying even the studs is deciding they won't go back to men. Go ahead and give it to us.
Think about how cold that is, though.
It is cold.
Think about how cold that is.
That is cold.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm listening to her talking, and I'm like, you think about how cold that is. When studs are like, well, hold on. I'm better off as a stud because I've got an opportunity to see how bad a woman actually is.
Come on now.
And they're like, I realize that me as a stud, I'm better off with a man.
And she said, it's almost like picking the less of the 2 evils. Go ahead.
Right.
So basically she's saying dating girls, she's learned they're way more evil than me.
Absolutely correct. She said, you know what? She let it be known as a stud. My life in my whole entire world would be much, much better if I'm with a man opposed to being with a woman. So see, they thought by being studs that when they got these women,
the grass was going to be green.
They thought that the grass was greener. They don't mess around and they figured out how rude
it's hell over there.
And how evil that these women really are, so much so.
Pop, as 2 men, we know it's hell over here.
Yes, sir. Look, how evil that they really are, so much so to whereas even the studs don't want to fool with these women. The studs, once again, I'm going to say it one more time. And the girl is like, look here. I had to come to the conclusion, and obviously, as she doing the video, it's like other studs are coming to the conclusion.
That's what she said.
They
making videos.
We are better off with a man than what we are with a woman. So you think about a stud, because now here it is, they've already had women. So they listen to the flaws and the evilness and that kind of thing.
And they've dated it and seen it.
Exactly. And that's
when you liked girls, you didn't date it and seen it.
No.
But when you start actually dating them,
absolutely correct.
You can see it.
That's my point. Thank you. And so now they're like, well, hold on. Now they get the opportunity to realize just how evil women really are
and how rude and disrespectful really they are.
And they're like, well, hold on. They saying to themselves, now I'm going to go get a man and I ain't even going to think about treating him the way that y'all have treated me. Think about that. See what I'm saying?
That's real.
I'm not going to treat that man like that because I know what that done to me as a woman. So I can imagine me being who I am. If I won't turn around and do my man like that, I'm not going to do my man like that.
Because I've seen how they've done me.
Right. Because remember, she said, look here. She said, it made me and helped me to be able to be a better woman. That's what she said.
That is what she said. I'm going to say this before we go back, and I want you to touch on the first video and end the episode. Only thing I want to say is that, like, they can see the divorce rates and the failure rate and the DV rates and the sexual assault rate. Like, it's a lot in women on women couples. Like, it's clear that they cannot get along. And what's also clear is that women are the problem. Whether they're dating men or whether they're dating women, they're the problem. Because here's what you got to realize, right? And as we move to the first episode,
that's right.
Whether they're dating men or women, they still file for divorce at the highest rates, no matter how it goes.
They do.
So when y'all said men were the problem, okay, and then y'all start dating each other, your divorce rates got even higher. And what studs are realizing is that these women aren't all being dogged out and treated horribly by all the men.
No.
A lot of these women is doing the dogging out and the
right.
mistreating. A lot of these women is doing the beating. A lot of these women is doing being the aggressor.
Right.
A lot of
right.
these women is doing the lying and the manipulating
right.
and the
That's
gaslighting
right.
and the telling lies and
right.
doing all the things
That's
that
right.
they do. And the studs is now finding out, you know what? I see what the men been going through for all of this time. And now some of the studs are also starting to see why men think the way they think and why we think the way and feel the way we feel about dating and dealing with women. Because now you seeing, because when you start dating them, you get to see the ugly. See, you've been looking at how good she looking at outfit and how good she look on Instagram and all that. But when you start dating her, now you dating her for real. You doing what men already been doing. That's why I always tell people, when people go out here and tell me, there's all these fine women who ain't got no man. A, there's not a bunch of fine women who ain't got no man. A lot of women are overrating themselves. But B, she the problem. If you really think she attractive and she done hit a certain age and she ain't got married, I can promise you, behind closed doors, she's a nightmare on Elm Street. No Freddy Krueger. Now,
and then we got to make sure, and as always, I should make sure, but as always, as the studs are saying, this tied into the first video as well, as the studs is actually saying, okay, see, y'all, you don't want to be accountable for your actions.
nope. I
See,
just want to tie that in.
Yeah, you don't want to be accountable.
Nope.
And I'm realizing as a stud from dealing with y'all, I really, because I thought that I had it better because I like how good you look in this dress and all this kind
And
of
I
thing.
thought because we were both women.
Right, exactly. But then I come to realize just how evil that y'all really are.
And
How
you take no
disrespectful.
accountability.
How disrespectful.
You move the goal. There's a reason men always
That's
say
right.
when you argue or disagree with women, they never address whatever it is in a
You talked about-
relationship
they always
aspect. She
move the
moved the goalposts. Whatever you call her out about doing, most
That's right.
women want to run to whatever you did 3 months ago.
That's right. That's right.
It's never
No
no,
accountability.
oh baby, you right, I messed up. And that's what studs are learning. They going out here and they dating women and they realizing, oh damn, man, everything the dudes be saying on social media is exactly what y'all do. Like when my girl did so-and-so and then I said something to her, we talked about some stuff I said 3 months ago.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you 3 months ago got to do with the fact I went in your phone and there was another young lady up in it.
Studs realize from dealing with women, just like we do as men, they always want to move the goalposts and they're always trying to figure out how to manipulate you. They're always trying to figure out how to not take any accountability.
And how it's not their fault.
Whoop, there it is. That you put the icing on the cake because that's what I was getting ready to say.
It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch, man. Y'all know we on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.
No accountability.